all 6 men accused of the murder of 18 people in Lusikisiki in the Eastern Cape, that was last year, have pleaded not guilty to all the charges against them. The suspects are facing 29 charges. Let's cross now to SABC News reporter Nomzwanele Mngoma for the latest developments. Nomzwanele, good morning. And here again, just looking at those developments yesterday, not all the family members being able to be accommodated in court, but how did things follow from there?
Greetings, Sakina, and to our viewers at home. Well, yesterday, yes, not everyone was accommodated, of which is still a concern, and as they were promised to be accommodated in another court with a screen, that did not happen. So we don't know if there will be any provisions regarding that going forward. But what we saw yesterday during the first day of the trial was, as you remember, that the person that is being accused of being the mastermind wanted to conduct his own defense. So what we saw yesterday was a man who is not legally trained, who wants to conduct his own defense, showing a bit of a confusion in terms of the documents that he has in possession, because there was a moment where the court was using an indictment form or document during the court proceedings, but he had a different document in his hand, and he told the court that he did not have that particular document, and only to be told that he has the document, he just didn't know which document was being used, of which that was another concern that was raised by the family members, saying that there might be delays that could be caused because the alleged mastermind Mzukisi Ndamase does not want to be represented. So they're concerned about that, saying that it will drag, that the trial might drag. And there was also another issue that he raised in court, saying that there are some documents that he did not have that consisted of the information given by the 2 witnesses, and the court told him that he will be given those documents. He also said that there is another document that has information that has been erased, so he needs to guess on what one of the witnesses is trying to say. Of that is another matter that the court said they were going to address. Coming to the 5th suspect, Sakina, as you've mentioned, that they all pleaded not guilty, but there was something interesting that the 5th suspect said. As he was pleading not guilty, he said that everything he did, meaning he's admitting that he did something, everything that he did it under duress. So that was another thing that left the families with hope that at least maybe someone might spill the beans. So they're still holding on to that, saying that they want to find out as the trial continues as to what is he trying to say, because according to them, they're saying, if you read between the lines, he wants to say that, yes, I did something, as even though I'm not pleading guilty, but everything I did, I was forced to do it. So it left the family members with some question as to what is it that you were forced to do and who forced you into doing what you are saying you did forcefully. So they all pleaded not guilty, but we are still waiting to find out as to what is it that the new information or developments on these cases, but at least the families were a bit satisfied with what the 5th suspect said, of which is Songezovuma at this moment. And as I have said, Sakina, going back to the alleged mastermind Mzukisi Ndamase, regarding the documents, there was just before the court adjourned yesterday, there were submissions that were made by prosecutors, and the court had to give Mzukisi a bit of a time for him to go and read the document and make sure that he understands everything that is contained in that document. And when we spoke to the NPA, they are very confident, even though the suspects pleaded not guilty, they were very confident that the evidence that they have is enough to convince the court that the charges made against these suspects are true. So they're saying that even with the witnesses that they have, they will make sure that the suspects are as guilty as they are charged. So we are hoping to find out more as the trial unfolds, and see the developments going forward. Expect you in studio.
Well, thank you so much, Nomzwanele Mngoma in the Eastern Cape for us.